Thank you. It's really not appropriate for me, like, to wear this on stage, right? Because I have to be a neutral.
That's true.
However, I'm willing to do a deal with you.
Sure.
So
Always good for deals.
we've got this. Let's see. So if you're willing to put this on stage,
On stage.
I will wear the Aries cap.
Okay.
I
don't know. That's a good idea.
Who wants to see Aaron change his shirt on stage?
Yeah. I'll hold on to that, and you can hold on to the hat.
All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
They don't want to see me change on stage, man.
Got to keep things lively and new. You always got to do something new here.
True.
Okay, so I want to get a sense of the history first. So I actually heard about you before Aries was ever involved, and it was a little company called Touristly.
Yeah.
And this was, what, 5 or 6 years ago?
It's about 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Okay, so you had this idea that you were going to help travelers create itineraries in destination. Didn't quite work out the way you planned.
Well, the story didn't happen the way we envisioned it when we started. But when we started, we thought of, because I come from the daily deals business, so like an e-commerce kind of play, and we actually thought of what if we could build kind of like a Groupon for travel, right? And focusing on the best part of travel, which was ongoing activities. And we thought, like, why don't we take a spin on it? Because we had heard about Viator, and we were really inspired by their story. But we thought, let's try to do something different and have the idea of building a trip planner that you could book, so you could become your own travel agency, as it were. And so we launched the first version of that. Traction was pretty good. We were quite happy with the performance. But what happened was, within a year of launching, we already were talking to AirAsia about this ability to acquire the company. So we never really got to fully flesh out the roadmap as we wanted it yet.
So, as we've already talked about, there are tons and tons of startups, right, in this space. So obviously you guys are based in KL, that's where AirAsia is, but why were they interested in you guys in particular? What did you bring to the table?
So when we met them, I actually met Tony like within 3 months of us launching. And we met Tony through like an incubator program that Tony and his partner Kamarudin had launched called TuneLabs. We said, hey, you know what, we've got this platform, we did the whole Jerry Maguire, we complete you speech, and you got flights, you got hotels, and we can complete the entire booking experience for you. And they got interested, and we did a pitch in front of Tony, and what we had at the time was like 3,000 activities on the platform. I think we covered 25 destinations, and we were quite small at the time, but they saw that we had something interesting, didn't want to invest at the time, and they said, let's do a corporate partnership with you. And so we started with just a corporate tie-up, where we basically rebranded the site with a white label for them, and that went pretty well, and we saw that there was results from that business, and that's like 6 months later we said, let's buy the company.
And so it started as Touristly, then you kind of rebranded to VD.
Yeah.
But now it's really AirAsia.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, okay. So VD and Touristly are...
Yeah, I mean, the story is, as a group, we've always had different brands. So we've had Tune Talk, Tune Hotels, we've had Rocky, AirAsia Go, and these various supplementary brands. And the idea was we could monetize in the database and grow a brand. But we've realized that, look, what's really valuable to customers is the experience. And it's kind of jarring to, hey, here's a new brand, different color now, it's not red, it's purple now, that kind of thing. And so we felt that there would be great value in just having one consistent customer experience. We tried this in April, we flipped the VD brand out, did full AirAsia branding, and sales went up like 500%. Wow. And so it's quite amazing what we can do with one brand. And so now we're going to do this with everything. So with hotels, with activities, with transport, all within the AirAsia brand.
Can we pull up the AirAsia site? That's something I want to highlight here. So this is a homepage. What's interesting? Well, flights are first, but so activities are right there.
Yeah.
On the homepage. So that's it's pretty ambitious. I mean, I've been covering the travel industry for more than 2 decades. I've seen all sorts of efforts by airlines over the years to go into extend the brand, add hotels, add this, add that. I believe AirAsia has been doing this as well. Over several years, and not all of those initiatives have worked out perhaps as a company as Hope? What's different now, and why this big push
Okay.
into activities?
So I think I guess specific to AirAsia.com first as a business, the difference is in the past we viewed the website as a point of sale for the airline, and then we'll monetize the point of sale based on other stuff we have. The difference between that and what we're doing now is AirAsia.com is now going to be this independent, like a separate entity. It's going to be a .com play, as it were. Looking at ourselves very much as an OTA business, as a lifestyle business, pushing other forms of content, and we happen to sell the flights from there.
Look, how are you guys going to compete with the likes of Klook with 500 million in the bank? How are you going to compete with Booking Holdings, which by market capitalization it is the largest travel company in the world? I mean, and Expedia is not exactly a tier 2 player, and TripAdvisor as well. Like, how are you going to? What's the secret sauce that's going to make you a player in
So
this?
I think we've got a couple of things going for us, which are quite positive. So, firstly, we really see the value in the database we have. This year we'll fly 100 million people, and we've flown more than 500 million people so far. We'll hit 1 billion very, very soon. So there's a huge number of users that we get, and there's every.
But they have a lot of users too.
Sure.
So
We don't have to spend an additional dollar for every user we acquire. So that I think is a huge point. The other thing is that we own the customer booking path, so we have a lot of data to kind of understand what customers are doing through that path. And I think that gives us a bit of information. It's 6 petabytes of data every month that we collect.
So I would imagine, kind of looking at that homepage, I'm going to guess that most people aren't, Googling AirAsia.com to book, a food tour, right?
Yeah.
So I'd imagine it's more of, okay, I'm going to, KL, or I'm going to Bangkok, and then if you know something about me, then maybe you're going to, like an email you're going to push? Like,
Yeah.
how does it-
So we've actually done the email thing for a while now, and that's pretty successful. It's like one of the most successful touch points we have in the group. Eventually will be in the booking path, and with the data we have in the customer journey, we'll do more things in destination and things like that. Another thing that is interesting.
The thing that I'm still struggling with though is, I'm still going to get those emails from Klook. I'm going to get the emails from TripAdvisor. I'm going to search on Google, and again, how are you going to? How are you going to convince me? Even if I book my flight, you got a great deal on AirAsia, but how are you going to do that?
I mean, I do see that one way to look at it is, okay, how do we compete with these guys, and how do we, be aggressive as a competitor? And I do think, as I mentioned, we've got all these things, and the customers are in the path, and I do think we also have unique customers. Yesterday I was talking to the guy, Jake from Grasshopper Tours, right? And he was saying that there are a whole bunch of travelers, and he was in a taxi, he was telling a story about how the taxi driver said, I never used to travel before, but before AirAsia, now I can travel. And there's a whole segment of users that don't travel like national carriers. These guys only do budget carriers, and AirAsia is probably the one that they'll choose to fly within this part of the world. So I would argue that the whole class of travel that is allowed at us for us to acquire, and if we were to just focus on those travelers, huge opportunity there. And even from the merchant standpoint, I was talking to Chris Perth, who does a biking tour company in Hua Hin. We just opened Hua Hin last year, and the amount of interest we get from Hua Hin, because suddenly there's a whole influx of travelers, that's pretty interesting as well. Also from the user standpoint, I was going to say just now that we've also got the loyalty program, which I think is something a little bit underrated within the ecosystem. We've rolled this out within the activities platform, and you'll soon see it with the hotel platform and all the other platforms as well. You can now earn points on your flight and burn it on the trip. And that's something that nobody really has a full ecosystem with the points you can use around the network. And that's something we're going to do. We'll see the lifestyle, we'll see the hotel deals and the packages, and this will be very interesting for us.
Douglas, we have a question from the audience here.
Hey, I'm Trevor Lou Reesky. I have a question around AirAsia Go and also AirAsia.com. I believe that AirAsia Go has some involvement from Expedia. So I'm just curious to see the difference between the two brands and now with AirAsia.com.
Sure. What I can say, I can't speak too much to what's happening there, but what I can say is what's already publicly available. The relationship between us and Expedia, we've divested from that partnership, and so eventually we will run our own hotels platform independent of Expedia, which may or may not be called AirAsia Go, Right now, we're leaning to just calling it all AirAsia, or AirAsia Hotels.
So, how many destinations are you in with activities?
With activities, we're at 84.
And how much supply?
We've got about 15,000 deals.
What kind of, what are you looking for in particular? In other words, if I'm an operator or an attraction, how do I know that AirAsia is the right partner for me? What is it about the customers, or is it so broad based that you're just looking to kind of fill the whole pipeline?
Yeah, I think what we can give to these customers is the ability to target travelers in a very specific way. For example, we've got a flight from Bali to Osaka, and vice versa, right? And so we can help a provider in Bali target Japanese tourists very specifically because we've got a flight that flies there. So that's something that I think providers can work with us on. And also just to work within the network, right? With the loyalty program and with our Big Pay, which is our fintech play, for those who do delivery of product. We've got Teleport, which is our logistics play. So we've got a suite of solutions that will help a lot of these partners work with us beyond just the transactional, hey, give me a great deal and we'll sell it for you.
So what about the economics in the marketplace? There's been a lot of talk about this over the last day. I mean, a lot of concern about discounting in the marketplace, and AirAsia is, I mean, it's kind of known as an economy brand, right?
It's a low-cost carrier.
Yeah, low-cost carrier. So how are you, working with suppliers, and what's your take on the whole, all of this pricing pressure that's in the marketplace?
Yeah, I mean, the struggle is real, and we do feel the pressure to kind of have really competitive pricing. So that's something that we always work on in having the best prices possible. That's why we're working with some of the people in the room to see how we can really provide the right kind of product, the best quality product for the customer. But I think the secret in it is beyond that, and because we're looking at this as an ecosystem play, we're looking at the overall revenue per customer rather than per vertical. So we can look at situations where we can lose a little bit here on maybe activity product or the hotels product, but we'll make it up somewhere else through the entire ecosystem.
So are you, I know there's a question, but just one quick, so are you willing to, I mean, because there are cases in the market where you've got resellers that are, going below cost and driving people, I presume some people in this room, a little crazy.
Yeah, excellent.
Are you willing to do the same? Are you doing that already?
We're not consciously doing this, so we're not really operating in this mode where we have to heavily discount everything. What we are focusing on is providing the right price to the customer at every point we can.
My name is Lauren Shannon. I'm with Arigato Japan Food Tours.
Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to say so yesterday during the Super Apps talk, people asked the question like, how can you be very local where providers are and be a global brand? Like that's part of the problem for these big apps. But I think for you guys, the advantage would be you're the experts in Asia.
Yeah.
Right? So I think doubling down on that, and also I wanted to know if you thought about, a lot of people take discount airlines, but that doesn't mean that they're not willing to spend more in destination. They're saving money on their flights, so they have more money on their vacation. So are you using that in your strategy, sort of owning Asia and then offering a wide variety of pricing?
Thank you. I think that's absolutely correct. I mean, it's in the name that we have AirAsia, so we think we're going to focus very much on Asia as our playground. Don't really see us going very far beyond it for now. And we really see ourselves as destination experts who can provide this value to customers because we understand the market a little bit better. And your insight about people willing to spend the trip is absolutely true. People are using the flight component as just a utility to get me from point A to point B, and they're there for the holiday. So they're booking 4- and 5-star hotels, and they're really spending on the activity because the idea is that I want to have the best holiday possible. The flight's not so essential for me. There's travel in luxury. I can just get there and enjoy myself.
Just have just a few seconds left, but just really kind of nuts and bolts questions. So if I'm an operator, how can I work with you directly? Do you work with B2B partners? Should I be speaking to Be My Guest, or to you directly, or to some other player? What's the path to working?
So traditionally we've had a combination. And this is before this we had direct sourcing that we did ourselves. We had a team that did it. We also worked with some B2B players as well. We are exploring with some of the B2B players in the room how we can work with them. So I would just invite you guys at this stage, because it's still pretty much early days for us as AirAsia.com as a platform. Let's start a conversation and then we'll see how we can move this forward.
Last question, your biggest kind of competitive, concern? Like there's one company or kind of one group of companies in the marketplace that you kind of worry about the most, or watch the most?
I think the biggest fear that we have is when somebody who's not there yet. And I know somebody said this yesterday as well, but I think that's really true, because I think the ones that are already in the market, we kind of already know the space they're playing in. And in our case, we worry about the big alphabets who's going to come into the same space and thanks and playing in the same space with us. Yeah.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Sarma.
Thank you.